Okay, I was scrolling TikTok and I saw this video. I'm gonna play it like muted because it has captions so I can like talk over it and we're not like competing for you know, our audio. But it's about this girl named Baby Dumpling who's like a mukbanger or whatever. And you can see like that's a lot of food for like an average person, especially her. Look how like skinny she is, and people were like confused like, what do you mean she's not eating all of it? How's she not getting fat? And I'm just like, well, obviously she's not actually eating all of it. Look at her. And then she's eating as much for like a bodybuilder in like one meal, and she's got these, she does them as TikToks, and she does them like almost daily, I'm pretty sure. Of course she's not eating all of these. She's not eating all this. She's trying some of the food. You saw there in the video, it says 5,000 calories. Obviously she's not eating it all by herself. Like, I think it's like insanely obvious, but all these people were like, oh my gosh, she lied to us. She made me think that, she made me so jealous that she could eat all this much food and not get fat, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, well, yeah, I mean, you can see here, obviously, look, she's sharing it. But it's like, wasn't this like insanely obvious? Are you guys just like that oblivious and like dumb that you did not know this? Obviously, she's just trying all these nice, like, cool foods. Spending like $40 on them, then making like, $100 from the video or something, you know what I mean? Like, she's using the profits to go and try more and different foods and then show everybody, and eat it while she talks. Obviously, she's not eating the whole thing. Even if she has like an insane metabolism and she works out every day, that's still like a little crazy. Like, I think anyone who knows anything can realize that, yeah, she's not actually eating the whole thing, and it just like, it struck me as like really odd that people were like this oblivious and like just dumb. Like, if you look in the comments, there's so many people like, girl, I thought she was eating all that stuff too, blah blah blah. All these people saying that they thought she was eating all of it and she just had like a super high metabolism. And I'm just like, maybe that's possible. Someone has like an insanely high metabolism, but then again, if their metabolism's that high where they can eat that much food, you know how expensive it would be just to keep them alive with like the amount of food they would need to eat to like keep them fueled and going and stuff. Like, be so for real. Like, obviously she's not eating all of that by herself in one sitting. Just watch the videos, look at this cool food she's eating, and then she, like, if she's funny or if she talks about something in between, that's what you're there for. Obviously she's not consuming the whole thing all by herself and not gaining any weight and doing this on a regular basis. Like, be so honest with yourself. Like, I don't know, I didn't think people were like that dumb, but clearly if you look at like all the people upset about it, you're like, well, yeah, no shit. It's like, you're telling, it'd be like the same thing as seeing all these people on like making TikToks like upset that like the Easter Bunny's not real, like obviously the Easter Bunny's not real. You guys can like joke in the comments and be like, oh, what do you mean the Easter Bunny's not real? But like, there's like these things that are just so obvious if you like spend a second to think about it. And like, I don't know, you see all these people like confused saying that like, she lied to us, when I'm like, well, I think if you're dumb enough to fall for that, then good good on her for like figuring out that there's an audience of people this dumb to like believe that she's actually eating all of that so she can profit off of all of them. Obviously you're only supposed to watch her and be like, okay, she's eating cool food and she's talking. That's cool, that's entertaining. Nothing past that. Obviously she's not like a professional eater that's gonna like chow down on all of this and be perfectly fine, I don't know. Before I rant too much, I think that's about it. This is gonna be a short video. See you guys.